Hi guys, I'm Doc Zai and welcome to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I will discuss about light, if it is particle or wave. First, let us go back to the past. The ancients were first to think more or less scientifically about what light is and how vision works. Greek philosophers Plato and Pythagoras taught that light originated in our own eyes, and that vision happened when little invisible probes were sent to gather some information about the faraway objects. Al-Hasan, an Arab scientist who figured out the old Greek theory of light, couldn't be right. He said that our eyes don't send out an invisible intelligence gathering probes. They simply collect the light that falls into us. There are few objects that emit their own light, like the sun or a light bulb. They are known as sources of light. Most of the things that we see are simply reflecting light from a source or producing their own light. When you look at an object, the light that hits your eyes actually originated at the sun or on lights. But what exactly is the stuff that is emitted from, and how do we see it? Is it a particle like atom, or is it a wave like at the beach? In the modern era, scientists spend 100 years of figuring out how to answer the question, is light a particle or a wave? Isaac Newton was one of the earliest scientists that believed that light is made of a tiny atom-like scientist, which he called corpuscles. But when Isaac Newton died, some scientists did some experiments that clearly showed that light can't be made up of tiny atom-like particles. For example, refractions. It is considered a wave going from one material to another where its speed is lower, as in figure. If it reaches the interface between the materials at an angle, one side of the wave will reach the second material first and therefore slow down earlier. With one side of the wave going slower, the whole wave will pivot towards that side. This is why a wave will bend away from the surface or towards the normal when going into a slower material. In the opposite case of a wave, reaching a material where the speed is higher, one side of the wave will speed up and the wave will pivot away from that side. Only waves make interference patterns, but particles don't. And as a bonus understanding, that light acts like a wave, and it leads to naturally to an explanation of what color of an object is shown. This result that light sometimes behave like particles and sometimes behave like a wave led to a revolutionary new physics theory called quantum mechanics or quantum physics. Quantum mechanics is a branch of physics relating to the very small. It results in what may appear to be some very strange conclusions about the physical world. At the scale of atoms and electrons, many of the equations of classical mechanics, which describes how things move at everyday size and speeds, cease to be successful in classical mechanics. Objects exist in a specific place at a specific time. However, in quantum mechanics, objects instead exist in a heads-up probability. They have a certain chance of being at point A, another chance of being at point B, and so on. Going back to the problem, what is light? Light is basically a wave, but sometimes it behaves like a particle. Thank you guys for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell button to be notified whenever I have new videos uploads. I hope this may help you to your studies. Bye!